Hello and welcome along and welcome back to the Valley of the Old Farm. As you can see, we are up at field 91 and we've got the tether linked up to our smaller 3080 Massey here. And the reason for this, as you can see, is that most of this field has turned to hay. But there's just a small area down the bottom that hasn't yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to set this up with a course play course on here. And then we're just going to get it to run that bottom end of the field. So we're going to do a generation of the course here. Field 91. Headlands, we want to do 3 headland passes first, I think. Should cover us. Headland counterclockwise, headland passes first, turn in the corners. Yep. So this hopefully should do us. So generate field course. Okay, and that is actually working perfectly. So back, and we're going to bring up this course now so that we can see it. If we have a look down here. We don't want 3 headlands, we only want 1, really. So we'll go and reset that again. In fact, no, here's a trick with courseplay. If you do a courseplay course and you need to redo it, but only with a minor change, course generation, rather than using starting location, current vehicle position, use last used position. And what we're going to do is take that down to 1, generate course, and there we go. So now we've altered the course without too much hassle, and we want it to come down from this point here. Yeah, from here should cover us, and drive course. So this now, we'll set this off doing this and clearing, hopefully getting that turned. We're just going to see quickly if this works and this changes the last part of this and gets it, hopefully heads it and turns it to being hay. We're going to be good here. We're looking at having our first hay off the field, which would work brilliantly, and it doesn't immediately tether, so it's not going to immediately do it, but maybe when we hit the next turn of the hour it will do, and we can collect this up. So in the meantime, we're going to head for the focus for today's video, which is over here. This is field 56, and where we still have this contract open, and we've got our 2 combines running. Now both of them are set up with course play. They're set to do this course, and we've got it set, this one to the left, and as you can see it's set to the left, and it's set with a 0.7 offset so that it comes more back towards the middle. I'm actually going to set my offset back that way by 1 and start it up. So drive course nearest waypoint and drive it. And that will get that one going. And then we want to do the other, and the way I've set up the other, because we've had trouble with it doing trying to calculate the course by setting it to the right. So I've done it to the left, and then I've done it 4.4 meters to the right so that it moves it over and places it on this side of this. Now I need to move it a little bit further to the right, I think. So I'm going to put it at 4.6, and let's try this again. Drive course. This should then bring it. Basically, we want the edge of this to be on the line. So we're going to adjust this a little bit more. running on the line, then we're doing about right. I think 5 meters is going to be absolutely perfect. And we'll see when we get around this corner as to whether we're missing anything. Nope, we're not. Brilliant. I want to go back to my other combine though and keep an eye on that and see where that is. Get these set up right, and this is going to be really nice. So that is slightly over. Let's get this back. And the reason I'm trying to do this is I'm trying to get these combines not to have an issue when they're together in the actual crop board. Interesting, this is having fun doing this corner. Way, and it has got it done. Right, there we go. Now, I'm going to get that there. Perfect. So I'm happy with that. And this should mean that our 2 combines now run this field very nicely. And all we have to do is keep these 2 combines running with our tractor trailer, which is down the bottom. Okay, so our combines have finished their headlands and we're now emptying the first of them as we come down. And hopefully this will should stop at the end. Crossplay, yeah, Crossplay likes to thankfully stop just before the end of the road. And this makes it a lot easier for us in the emptying. We've got one more row over here. Ooh, let him go past first. There we go. And then hopefully we can pick up the other combine at the top end. Or that is coming down here. In fact, so yeah, we'll pick this up on the returning road. And our combines seem to have got into about the right pace at the moment. Although we're having more trouble with this tractor doing the carting because because our cab is that little bit bigger. But we seem to have got it. We seem to have emptied out and got that doing. And with this, we'll have a nice full trailer. And if we just keep these 2 combines moving, they will keep going very nicely as they are now. I can head and drop this off. So 91% full. We're going to head up to our sell point. And get this dropped off and start completing this contract. And to do that, we want to drop off the barley at AgriLife. That is, yeah, this one up here. Now I have had a problem trying to drop stuff off here, and thought all of the sell points and everything were broken. And I actually found out that, yeah, you need to make sure that your pipes are all connected up. Otherwise you get a very strange message. You get told that stuff doesn't accept crops that it accepts, which kept me going for absolutely ages trying to figure out what was wrong with my game. Only to find, of course, that it was that. Now we want to stop this and head up to the top. And that is 24% transported to the field, which is brilliant. Both our combines are not that full, so that allows us to come down here. And I'm kind of hoping now that heading the bottom end of this field might mean that that dries it out a bit quicker. I would very much like this tractor though to be going round and collecting up that, but I think we may do that next time. And this is the thing, we are going to be spending quite a while at the end of this first day of autumn, because the next day of autumn just has a load of rain that's going to mean we can do none of this. So doing this means that we are going to be able to actually get some progress on this save game. So I want to make sure that I'm able to get somewhere on this start from scratch. And this, so yeah, we're gonna stretch time a little bit to get these bits done, but that is fine. There's nothing that says that we can't do that. So yeah, let's get this back down the field, and we can have 2 more combines then. And back to the field just as one of our combines is reaching 70%. I have no idea which one it is though. I would guess it's the red wheeled one, because that's the first one we emptied last time. So let's get that emptied. Yeah, and if we can get it under it before the auger comes out, we have less trouble with the cabin of this tractor. Yeah, and we are emptying the right one. There we are. And we'll grab the other one on the way back. Seeing as that as well, that's reached 60%. But that means we'll keep our 2 combines nicely empty and going. And hitting 100% with this will get us another trailer. I think we're going to have to get the trailer I've got in the grain store that I've previously done. I think we may need to get that. But I am loving how these 2 combines are working at the moment. Working in tandem very nicely. And we are up to 77%. We need about another 2,000 litres. And we can get that off the other combine, I think. When that's finished. But yeah, these 2 are now opening up the field very, very nicely, and are keeping going as a result. And we'll get this contract out in no time. I am actually loving how these combines are working together. Now that I've worked everything out, now that I've got crossplay to behave itself, keeping these 2 combines running is a joy to watch. They are just running so nicely, and yeah, which means that they're running as they should. Now this one has 247, the other one has 600. We're going to wait at the top of the field here. This is the last section of the field, so we are going to need the barley, I think, what we've got in our grain store. To finish this off, because there's more here. There's not another 2 loads on this field, I don't think. There's just the 1. And we're not going to be connecting up this or collecting up this straw because we haven't. Well, we've no need of it. We're going to have plenty of straw on our farm, but I do need to get a baler and a bale stacker, I think, and run 2 bits together, but we should have enough money to do that in a bit, and if not, we can borrow a very small bit, because neither of those things cost a huge amount of money. Let that combine turn, and that's got 1,437 litres off that. That get turned in. Now we've got a danger here where we're going to have to accelerate forward, because otherwise we're going to end up with a clash of headers. sorry, a clash of pipes, because the other combine will try and open its pipe up, and that is going to, no, oh, wrong. Yeah, there we go. Make sure that pipe stays in. Avoid it swinging, and just top this off before the end of the row, and there we go. That is that done. We'll go and tip that. So here we are with our second trailer up at the sell point. Tip that. And hopefully this is going to take us up to about 50% done, I think. Maybe just slightly over. Yeah, 51% done. And as I said, I think we've got one more load off the field. So I'm going to need to grab the trailer full that I put into my grain store early on. That's fine. We're not going to need all of it. 91%. I think we're going to need about an 80% full trailer to do that, to finish this off at the end, which we should be able to get. We'll have a workaround for that. But we've got one of our combines has reached 79%, so we need to get back to the field and get that sorted. Otherwise, we might end up with a clash of headers if it sits in the wrong place. Thankfully, it took a while doing a turning manoeuvre while we were getting back down here. And now it's somewhere up the top of the field. We want the white wheels on. This is why we have different coloured wheels on these. But it looks like our two combines actually have just about finished this field. So what I'm going to do is I'm not worried about that combine getting stuck, because we actually need it to stop, I think. Because it's not going to have enough. Now that is interesting. I'm guessing our last row is a little bit tighter. Yeah, and it is leading a very little bit. This combine would get all of the last row though. But we're going to have to stop stop one of the combines. Yeah, we'll stop the other one. Otherwise we're going to have a crash. Stop driver, reverse it off. That gets that out of the way just in time, and then we can get this emptied. So yeah, not even 2 full tanks of this. I think we want to go round this field with one of the combines quickly at the end, and just collect up those few bits of grain that we have. Switch over to this one. Stop him going. And yeah. And then we've got a few bits and pieces that we can pick up. Corners. There's a big bit down the far corner that needs doing, and our combines are very much in need of a wash when we've completed this. But I'm really pleased with how this has gone. We've managed to get this up in a fairly quick time, and I think what we can do is we'll get this stuff back to our farm, and then we're going to go and get our bits and pieces ready and see if we can start baling up the straw on the other field. Because if we can do that and get that collected, that would be a really, really good move forwards. So there's our big bit of corn that needs, or big bit of barley that needs collecting. So let's get this. Yeah, 2 full rows. Not full rows, but still big chunks. For some reason, when it did the first cutting after the headland, both combines decided to cut straight across and miss this big chunk. And I don't know why. I don't know what caused it in courseplay to go and do that. But it is a good 300 meters we've got from just running around the field and collecting these little bits, which will go quite a bit towards this. So turn that off. Auger out. And that is actually going to top off this trailer. That's amazing. That is actually going to top off this trailer. Means that we don't have a huge amount left to get. Complete this field. In and down and burst it up. Perfect. There we go, 95%. So I'm going to go and get this tipped, and then we're going to get a convoy with our combines back to the yard. And see where we are. We've got one more trailer, I reckon, to complete this contract. So here we go. Let's see how much this trailer completes. 95%. If we're lucky, this will do us exactly how much we need to complete the contract. Now we were at 52% complete. And adding another 95% full trailer, that takes us up to finished, plus a little bit. That's awesome. That is absolutely brilliant. So we made a very small bit of harvest income. It finished it because we finished cutting the field. That's fantastic. We can get all of this back to our farm. And maybe we can start looking at getting it the straw baled up today as well. So what I'm going to do to try and speed things along a bit is actually just take this tractor into the shop and we'll drop our trailer off here, leave it here. We can come and pick it up in a minute once we've got our combines back to the yard. But if we're passing through here, what we might as well do is grab ourselves a baler. Now hopefully I've turned on the baler here that I want. So under baling technology, do we have it? Yes we do. We've got 2 really good balers. We've got this Cross Roland 44s for 6,000 and we've also got this Ford for 19,000. We're not going to use this Ford on here. We've got, I think that 6,000 baler is the cheapest. Yeah, even the Simper is more expensive than that. So I am going to try out this class baler. This looks, you know, suitably old and suitably decrepit for us. Oh yeah, we can either go old or new. It doesn't add any price onto us for it being new. I'm actually going to get the old look to it. Because it still has all of the, it still has Roland on it and everything like that, and that's actually the old decal on there. So yeah, we're gonna go with this for 6,000. Now the way to do this is first off, we're gonna go and complete our contract. So that is completed. We can collect that, and that is gonna take us a long way out of debt. And then we're going to borrow another 5,000. And that means that we can buy our baler. There we go, and buy that. Yes. Now we hopefully I've got a bale stacker as well around here, and I'm hoping that I've enabled it. And I might not. Yes, we have. We've got this. So we're going to hire this. So that's going to be 1,900. We are going to have to borrow a little bit more money for that. But not much I can do about that. And we need the bale stacker as well. So we're going to lease that. Okay. And there we go. So we'll just park our trailer over here quickly. And then we should be able to go up the ends here, pick up our baler, and take that back. Now I think we do have the bale extension mod turned on here, if I remember correctly. So we might need some new netting eventually. Initially we get our baler with it on. So let's see how we do here. So do we have it turned on? Yes, we do require wrap, but we've got 2,800 litres of it. And yeah, we can get this baler back and see if we can set up a horseplay course that mimics our combines back at the farm. Back at the farm with our baler and heading up the field. Now my original plan had been to pick all of this straw up with our forage wagon, but I think it's going to be much more useful to us if we get it baled. Now I expect most of this to get picked up by doing it this way, but we'll see how we go. So course generation, what I'm going to try and do is take this up to a working width of 4 meters. I'm going to go 4 headlands because we had 2 combines doing 2 headlands. Headland passes, yes. Headlands, we're going to have to go smooth, and hopefully this will work. So let's generate the course. Now it needs to go up, down, or it needs to go at sort of 90 degrees. It is not generating me a headland or generating me a course by the looks of things. Generation 4 meters, headlands. Okay. Because we're not got the right place. Right, there we go. Field 52. What I want is that to generate. And it's thinking about it. Yep. And okay, so it is doing it like that. If we don't do manual, if we do automatic and generate course. Okay, that does it slightly better, I think. So yeah, let's go with that and see exactly where this takes us. And that is almost perfectly over them. So we're going to give this a try, get this going. Nearest waypoint, right course. And it's definitely going to get us our first headland, but something's failed. Let's do it. Let's get it started ourselves then. We've not connected up our stuff. There we go. That's what we're stopping. Right course. And there it goes. And it's actually going the wrong way. We wanted to start on this outer edge. So, drive course. And we've got an offset. It does have a nice wide pickup, but whoa. Okay, stop driver. Don't want to offset that much. I want you to be on the outer row. Why it wasn't, I don't know. Yeah, nothing is set up there. So let's give that another try. And this is the thing when you're experimenting with full play. Sometimes it takes 2 or 3 tries to get the course right and working. But, right course. And there we go, it's off. Now it seems to be a nice wide pickup on this, which is going to be perfect for us. With the course not being exact to how it was for the harvest, that is going to be a very important thing for us. We're going to use a couple of bits in the corners, but otherwise that's brilliant. So we'll leave that going while we head back up to our other Massey Ferguson here and drop this off so that we can go and get the bale collector. We need to drop this down like so. Disconnect the PTO, disconnect that. And we're going to take this up to the shop and go and get our bale stacker. We've got the bale stacker back to the farm, and I'm kind of hoping that this is going to be able to fit into our hay loft. With any luck, we'll be able to get it in there and unload stacks of bales under there. Otherwise, we're going to have to find another way to get them into there, I think. So we're going to end up with more bales than we have stacks for here. Baler seems to be doing pretty well. Yeah, it's missed most of the second row, although it has got some of it by the looks of things. Third row it's doing much better on. I think the second row had a lot more issues. So, yeah, we're going to get these stacked and collected up. But that certainly is running really nicely at the moment. And I think by the time the end of the second row, we should be good. Still not got any hay on that other field, but I think I know what we're going to do next time. We're going to do a mix of setup next time to try and sort that. We'll get that field rowed up, and then we'll forage up anything that is still grass, and we will get whatever is hay baled, and that will be the best way for us to go. Maybe that we go a little bit into the night, because obviously we need to get this field fully collected up, but this certainly seems to be working. And as we're set up, and as this is working, I think this is a perfect place for us to end this video, which means that all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel and ring that bell. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.